Hey, hello everyone. It's so excited to be here. It's Friday night with Lalit. And guess who gets the cookie? The person that lives the farthest away from us. Maria Scorpio 92.
Where does she
God bless
live?
her.
Where does Maria live?
Don't you live in the I was gonna say it's the is it Newfoundland or is it's
News.
Denmark? Where is it? I keep forgetting because my brain isn't really tight like it used to be. But I got you started, sweetheart. And I'm going to make sure, even though I have the giveaway tool, I did have the giveaway tool set up. It's not on here yet, but I would like to read for you first. And so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to say, hey, CJ, CJ and cats. I love that. Donna Zelina is here. New start. Good evening. That's a cat for you. Donna, thank you for being a member. You're so sweet. Good evening, Debra, Lalit, and all in chat. Priscilla is here. Missy Nelson, 32. I like that, Missy Nelson. And Marby. Marby, was it you that won the book on, what was it? It was Tuesday we were on. I gave away a book. Was it you? Because I don't remember getting an email with your with your mailing address. Glow. Hello, Glow. Lori 2626. And Mary Thornberry. Yay. Okay, so
Scorpio. Oh, excuse me. I was just going to address the issue of her healing. You know that rinsing your mouth with hydrogen peroxide is a wonderful way to help healing inside of your
and
mouth.
salt water is good too. Had assist me. That was, yeah, that must have been painful. So prayers of healing all to you, sweetheart. Maria feels grateful is here. Oh, she
Hi,
says she already
Maria.
does that. That's great. The wise wands. The wise ones. Oh, it's so good to have everyone
Maria.
here. How is how has your week been, Lalit? And the next people I'm going to ask the same question to as you, the viewer. I want to know how your week was. Did it sync up to what Lalit was talking about last week?
I'm exhausted. I think, man,
Yes.
you know, but I have to just share this little way I have of looking at things now, which is not the way I looked at it when I was younger. But now I'm wiser. So, you know how you know how sometimes you wake up from a dream and you go, wow, that was so real in that dream. Well, when we go into spirit, that is where our real life is. And it's here that we are dreaming. Really, and it's not a metaphor of Shakespeare only, it's actual fact. This is actually our dream realm because when we are together with spirit, that is where we have our actual life going on. So I used to think when I was younger, boy, I'm wasting time. I don't have time to
Oh,
sleep. I have all these things to do. I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. I don't have time, time to sleep. Now I say, hey, I know that I'm doing work on the other side that's more important because we have a perspective on what's going on in the earth when we're outside of the time realm and we're in spirit. We we gain insight from our guides and our higher self, and we see the real situation, and we can stock up in energy. So we need extra sleep at this time. We really do. It's exhausting, and we need to be in good shape and feeling positive, which is hard to do if you're really exhausted. So get some extra sleep.
Now you have it. That's your homework.
Yeah. Everybody is you have a mandatory nap. I'm going to call you
Yeah.
all up, make sure
I
you check.
love my naps. Oh, I love them. Sometimes I take a nap at 5 and I still can sleep at night, but it's just a little tiny bit of nap at 5. Donna says sleeping is where I fix my problems since I was younger. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's basically what you were saying. Is that
You fix your problems and you get it from the higher perspective so that you can see things on the other side that you can't see in waking hours. And this is the perfect time because Mercury and Neptune are conjunct. And in your dream world, this is the best place for dreams. I'm born with Mercury Neptune conjunct, and I'll tell you, dreams are that is the essence of getting knowledge through dreams, Mercury and Neptune together. And this
awesome?
is the time.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Maria feels grateful, says naps are a must. I love that. And she also says, I crashed a few times this week and today. So it's been a tough time for Maria feels grateful as well. Yeah. Understood, understood. Well, without further ado, I'm going to exit stage left so we can have our report. Let me just get rid of here. I do have some people starred. I will be using the giveaway tool tonight if we get a lot of people. If we don't get a lot of people, I can just go down. Donna, I just got your message. Yes, you can. I've got you starred, sweetheart. So it's all yours, Lalit.
All righty. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'm just delighted to be all with you guys. And I wanted to just start by making a little statement. If remembering back, if you can remember back when we had the eclipse in Aquarius, it was 28 degrees in Aquarius, and the thing is that that is exactly where the Mars of the chart for Israel is located, exactly in 28 degrees of Leo. So that eclipse that we just had a little bit ago was triggering 28 degrees of Leo in the Israeli chart. And strangely, 1 year ago in 2025, that same thing happened in 28 degrees of Leo. That's where Mars was 1 year ago in 2025, and that is when the last time that Israel bombed Iran at that same time in the same place, 28 degrees of Leo. Now, oddly, that degree is also where the fixed star Algol is that is a little fright. I'm wondering, has anybody heard from Netanyahu? Is he still on the planet? It's a kind of a dangerous thing for him, very dangerous, and it traditionally in astrology that is. I hate to, this is a creepy thing to say, but um, in traditional astrology, that placement is beheading. That's yeah. So I don't know how he's doing, but it's it's a bit dicey there. So looking at that, and that is exactly where it was for the last time they attacked Iran, and it's not going away immediately. I could have to look at that a little bit more carefully to see what I think when I think this is going to actually go away, but I don't know. I don't have the answer for you today. So let's talk about what's going on. We've got two big events coming up. You're saying, no, not two more events. Oh my God, how many more can we take? Well, we're in eclipse season, remember, and we've got these lunations. So what's happening now is on the 18th, and today is 13th, so that's in 5 days from today. I don't know what day of the week that is. I have to count on my fingers. But on the 18th at 6:25 p.m. Pacific time, we have the new moon in 28 degrees of Pisces. 28 degrees of Pisces. Let me show you the chart. But this is very big, and then it's being followed by um, the solstice. Excuse me, what am I saying? The equinox. March 21st. I'm trying to get the chart set up, and I'm not able to talk at the same time. There we go. So on the 21st, a few days after this lunation, we've got the solstice. Equinox. Hello. Somebody should fire me for that. Okay, so let's see. If you cannot see that chart, Deborah, holler at me. So this is the chart for the new moon in Pisces, and things are changing. You see that we've got the planets are starting to line up in Aries. They're moving into Aries, so that Aries is strong. Of course, we've got Mars in a predominant place also with this, and we have the north node of the moon there. So this is, I would say, we are going to be heading out of that dangerous situation that is in Israel. So everybody should know where in your chart you have Aries and Pisces. This is being bombarded. It's quite a distance. It's 60-degree spread here from 8 degrees of Pisces to 15 degrees of Aries. We have all these planets. We have Mercury, the North Node, Mars, Sun, Moon, Neptune, and Saturn together, and Venus, all in this area. So you all need to know what house you have Pisces and Aries in. And all of the lucky people that are in my class on Sunday are going to be finding out exactly that, because this is what you need to know. And you need to know the house position so you know how it's affecting you. This is the same basic setup for the uh, for the um, so the equinox that's happening on the 21st also. It's a very powerful energy, and it's wonderful for psychic people because the psychic energy influx is going to be fantastic. This is great for meditation, dreams, psychic visions of all sorts. It's wonderful, really wonderful. And we also have Jupiter in Cancer, and it is now moving forward, and it's going to be in Cancer at 15 degrees. Jupiter is very happy in Cancer, and it's been retrograde for some time. Now it's moving forward, and energy, it's got a beautiful trine to these to Pisces, to the North Node, and to Mercury, and to Mars. It's a really beautiful aspect of great energy, and this could be a windfall for somebody. If your chart happened to look like this, if you had Jupiter in the 10th house, this would be a chance for a new career or a new job. You'd be making a lot of money if you have Cancer at the midheaven like this. So wherever you have Cancer, you have a chance for a windfall, something really great opening up. If you had it in the 7th house, this would be a great sign for love and relationships. So depending on where your house position is, you see where that's going to affect you. But this is a really beautiful thing. So this new moon is going to be very ethereal, very great in psychic energy. And for those of us who are meditating and who are working in the spiritual path, this is a chance to really raise your vibration. So do a lot of breath work, do a lot of meditation, sleeping, dreaming. Maria is grateful, and we all need to be like Maria and be grateful, because being grateful, having gratitude in your heart is the thing that really gives you the connection with the heart chakra and raises your vibration in an incredible way. So that's something very nice, and we're going to be heading into the season. Um, the next couple of months, we have some that Cancer with Jupiter is really going to bring some nice things. It's not all doom and gloom, not at all. So remember that if you have a positive attitude about what's going on, that is, if you know in your heart as it is, because God doesn't make mistakes, that, and we are heading in the right direction right now. Of course, some people have free will, but for the people in this group here, the chance for a spiritual elevation is very, very high this week. Very, very, very big. And I think the equinox turns out to be Friday night. I'm not sure. I can't count that far ahead. The equinox will be on the 21st, and we're on the 13th. That's 7 days. So what we should do is think about a little equinox ceremony that we can have here together, a little meditation, a quick little meditation that we could do, maybe with some sound and everything beautiful, that we could do together, a little equinox vibration thing. So you have to have your intentions ready to go, and we'll do a little group. When you get a group doing a thing like that together, the energy is more than if you're just doing it alone. It's exponential, on a curve. It shoots way up when you have more people. So let's do that next week. Just, if you take a few minutes to do that and set ourselves in a better place, and that would be terrific. So basically, that's the situation. I do want to say one more thing about this chart. This is something we're going to cover in the class also. The formation of this chart is, you notice things are all in one small area. They're in a small part of the chart, and Pluto is the leader of the pack, because in the morning when this group of planets starts to rise above the horizon, Pluto is the leader in Aquarius. So this is another indication of the change in leadership, and on political scale, political changes of leadership in a global sense. And it's not going to be too long now, and I think April are going to bring some very major changes. So just hold on to your hat. It's not going to last forever, and we are going to be so happy. So there is some very good news. Watch your diet and get a lot of sleep. Take care of your immune system, and you need to be in good shape mentally and spiritually. When there's these little incoming things that you hear on the news and whatnot, you need to be able to keep yourself centered and your vibration high when that is happening, because it doesn't help if you let it, like in the title of Debra's book that she wrote for kids, when, don't let when life knocks you off your happy. You don't want to get knocked off your happy, because the world needs you in a good, you're the army, the people's brigade, and we need to be in good shape. So that's basically the short thing today, but good. So that's it, Deborah. Are you snoozing?
Nice.
Deborah's taking a nap.
Taking my nap. Yes. I'm here. I'm just waiting for you to to the come back to us, Lalit.
Oh,
There we are.
I had clicked on it once and I saw myself, so I thought everyone else did too. But there you
That
go.
was a good little report. I got to tell you, there's got some stars here and a couple of things, comments. Oh, Donna was saying, how many books have I written? I think I'm missing one. You're so sweet to ask us. It's the Clarity Tarot deck and book, Decode Tarot. When life knocks you off, you're happy. And I have your number.
Let me tell people about that. When life knocks you off, you're happy. Hey guys, you may have nieces, nephews, grandchildren, people that have children. It's a book that Deborah wrote for children, and that when life knocks you off, you're happy. And the thing that's so amazing about this book is that it is really what children today need, because there's so little moral guidance for people. You know, the moral thread of the light of what to do when something bad happens. You know, there's a bully at school or something happens in your life. It has all these stories, and she's related it secretly to numerology. It doesn't she does it doesn't show in the story, and maybe
Right.
she doesn't want me to blab that out,
No, no,
because
no. That's
but
fine.
it's part of the structure, because each it has little chapters that each one is a scenario about a different person having a different problem in life, that and explains what to do, when this kind of thing happens to you. And it's what kids really need. And I teach some little kids. I've had the ones that are of age to read this book. They love it.
Oh, I'm so
They
glad.
love it, and you should buy it as a gift for your kids that you care about, because it's really good advice in there, and it has a
Oh,
little workbook where they have to think about a situation and what they would do, and they have to answer questions that are makes them think, and they love
oh,
it.
thank
They
you.
love it.
Thank you so
I
much.
really think all kids should have this book, because it's a guide, a moral guidepost of how to behave in any kind of situation that's difficult that you might find yourself in.
You
And
know,
that they don't have,
I
nobody
would
has that.
I
There's
really, really appreciate that. So, just between you and anyone who's viewing this, chapter one is the most likely problem that a one life path child will come up against. It'd be like the first thing they have to master. And the one thing I remember growing up, I didn't have a confidant. Parents were disengaged, um, and so I would have loved to have had insight on how, because I was so hard on myself. I don't want people to be hard on themselves. So if you resonate with that chapter, then you go to the work. It's just a prompt, fun little workbook for that chapter to work on that problem, that specific problem. But thank you so much for bringing that up. You're so
the
sweet.
kids love it. The kids love it.
I did
They're
write it
crazy about it.
under a pen name, Mintaka, DA Mintaka, because I didn't want my woo woo stuff involved with my kids' stuff, because just want a little bit of separation there. But I didn't say that I wrote those chapters with numerology, but now everyone knows every single chapter, whatever chapter you're on, that's the life path. So,
Well,
anyway,
it's really the archetypal situations that people find themselves in, and kids have such a confusing things going on
so
around,
much. They have
that
so much more than what we have to do.
they need some help, and
Oh, thank you.
so
You're so sweet. SR said she had her power out today. She had snowfall about 6 inches. I looked on Facebook, and somebody in Seattle has snow too.
it's about 85 here in Las Vegas.
It's been
Oh,
really warm here too.
hey, everybody that's in the class, I got to tell you, on from 10 to 12 on Sunday, our class is happening, and we're going to be accompanied by the St. Patrick's Day parade outside my window. Oh man, 10 to 12, the same hours. How could that happen? I don't know.
Maybe
Anyway,
just kind of psychic. But the way your mic is, it just doesn't come through, but it would be you, feeling uncomfortable. That's all. But yes, and anybody who is wanting to go into the class, let her know. Just email astrologyvibrations@gmail.com. Say you want to be in there. She'll send you an invoice to join. It's $40 for 2 weeks. So that's 4 hours for $40. Can't beat that. And you'll know yourself better.
I will probably have room for one more person.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
that's
want to,
wonderful.
it needs to be a small group
Yeah, of
for
course.
us to do what we need to do. So we're talking very much hands-on, and it's not going to be what you think of when you learn astrology. Oh, Mercury is in Scorpio, and this means blah blah blah. No, what it is putting the big picture together. It's not doing those individual little things. We're going to show how to see the big picture,
Right, right,
and
right, right.
that's much more fun.
So, Donna, a way out is to go within. That was a crazy eclipse for me, she says, like a sleep state spooky one. That's an interesting way. I love descriptive stuff like that. That's very interesting. I love that. And there was a couple of other things. I think nope, that's it. Ness, thank you so much. So I'm going to start with um, Maria Scorpio. She had an operation and she wants to know how long it will take her gums to heal. And, I don't do medical per se, but this is a healing thing. And I am going to measure. So, for those of you who enjoy tarot, I love to teach. So, how I'm going to phrase this is I'm going to agree with my guides that every card will be about 5 days. And then I'm going to lay cards down to see what the rhythm. I'm going to say 3 days. Will be every 3 days. It would be the rhythm of healing for Maria. So I'm going to put the. Okay. So 3 days. Got the Two of Cups reversed. So that just means you're disconnected with people, not, and as far as healing goes, it means that this is the waiting game. This is where you have to wait. And then it looks like right after that, so the next three days, I've got the Six of Wands, which is a very good card. You're going to feel like going out again. The wands are all about moving forward. So you're going to feel a lot of that. You're going to feel more grounded. Now, remember, the Four of Pentacles upright means you just got all you know exactly where your money is and your possessions and all that stuff. When it comes in reverse, it means that you're a little tiny bit scattered. But I got to tell you, I've got 3 wands here for the next 12 days. So you're going to start feeling a whole lot better. In fact, you're going to go quite fast. So don't lose yourself as far as you keep yourself grounded. But this tells me that your healing process is going to go, you just clip along quite fast.
I have something to add, if I may.
Yes,
Were you done? Was
I'm
that
done.
okay? And I have to tell everybody, my best friend in the world sent me a gift. These
Oh,
angel cards. My best
my
friend in the world. You're looking at her over
my
there.
best friend in the world accepted extra decks. I wanted to
Oh
move,
man, this is
move away.
so this card, I got a card for you that I really believe is something very helpful. This is Archangel Jophiel, and it says a fall. Oh, there's the cool picture. Here is an interesting thing. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So you got to stop thinking about the operation and think about your feeling yourself all healed, and imagine yourself all healed. Feel it healed. And when you lie down, do your meditation, you just feel that energy going in here, also from the throat chakra up. That will help. But you need to feel it healed. And it is done, and you're going to find it moving a lot faster if you do that.
That is so cool. That is so cool. I've got a couple of questions about that. I hope that serves you well, Maria. I think it's time for healing, and spring is a wonderful time to do that. I mean, it feels like it goes faster because it's lighter longer. I know you probably live quite far north, so maybe you're still kind of in darkness. Um,
Actually, not in the equinox. Even it won't be bad for if it's equinox. Even in the north, it's still true because they get longer days than we get in the summer.
uh,
So I love these cards. Deborah,
I'm so glad.
this deck is so beautiful. Wow.
Whoops. People are asking about my book, and it is that book. So when life knocks you off, you're happy by D.A. Mintaka. So my name is Deborah Ann. So it's D.A. Figured that was pretty thing. And Mintaka is my planet of origin. So that is my pen name. So that's what it is. So thanks for asking. Oh, and Maria Scorpio is in Norway. Yes. And she says
Norway.
circa. And it was that went out, that your reading, Maria, went out like 12 days. But it's like after the first 3, it looks like it's just moving forward. Really good.
Can you get that? There's a kind of a cream, not a cream. It's a protective coating of something that's made for covering a sore of that sort, and it's made to put in
Clove,
your
isn't it?
mouth, and it's a
Clove.
no, it's it's a product that is specifically for that. To you put it on the finger from a tube, and then you put it over that sore, and it just covers it and allows it to heal, and you don't feel
Oh,
anything.
interesting.
I don't know what the name of that thing is, but check in your pharmacy.
So Maria feels grateful, says, I really want to take the class, but have taken on too much this month. Bravo for recognizing that. And Lalit is a wonderful teacher. I'm sure she's going to put on some more workshops.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So, yeah.
starting starting the next week,
And that's
29, the 29th of March. We'll start a new
so
group.
Charlie, Sage of Fire, says, are you having another class different time? So apparently,
Is that a bad time for you?
Sundays.
Sunday bad? Is Sunday
Well,
bad?
go ahead and email Lalit
Yeah.
because it's her
Yeah.
show, so
Yeah.
she can do anything
Let
she
me
wants.
know what suggestions you have for other times. See what,
Yeah.
yeah. We could do a Tuesday or Thursday daytime, for example, or evenings at other times. So let me know when you're free. I'm amenable to changing, sure.
Yeah, and you're such a good teacher. It's almost like when, for me, when I write, I leave, I'm in a place, a different place, and when you teach, it feels like you're in a different place as well. Next, we're going to be reading Marby. She was so generous with her donation to me. I appreciate that. And also, Ness, you gave a beautiful donation. Thank you so much. So you would be after Marby. And I think it was a general for you, sweetheart. I think it was general for Marby. If I'm wrong, let me know. Okay, so also, Marby, if you, I need your mailing address again, so please email me. So, oh, what's interesting is I've got the pause button, the beautiful pause button, the Two of Swords here, and this is, it's almost like the crossing guard that stops the traffic, right? So this is your angel saying stop and understand that you can't move forward the same way. And here's the reason why. It feels like people are going to be taking from you, or you're going to feel like people are taking from you. Then you're overwhelmed with the tower, and everyone knows the tower. It's like you just want to give up. And then we do have the sun, but it's reversed. It doesn't mean it's not shining. The sun reversed or upright is the same. It's just that you're pulling out of that. And so and then we have the three, so socializing or some good times with friends coming through with the Three of Cups. So this is a time to pause. When you and this is how you do it. You're a very generous and giving person. And so if there's someone that comes in and says, wants to lean on you, just be very, very kind to yourself and say, I can't, I can't for the next week. I'm out of order for the next week. You'd be better served by someone else, that type of thing. Because there's a little bit of a resentment that starts, and that's that merry-go-round, and you don't have to accept it. Go ahead, what you got?
This is so incredibly beautiful, and with listening to you talk, it was amazing. This card is called the Eight of Air, but because it would be in the normal tarot deck, it would be that Eight of Swords where you see the lady who's blindfolded and she's surrounded by swords, and she thinks she's in a trap and can't go anywhere, but really she's not, you know. Remember that, I think that's the one this corresponds to. But we have eight beautiful unicorns. Look at the beauty of these in wow, it's so beautiful. So this is what it says. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So if you meditate upon that for a little while, and you're going to liberate yourself to take free flight like these beautiful unicorns that are
I love that.
just beautiful. So you will be, what you need is your self-confidence back, and when you're ready to take the action, it's going to be an explosion of
I
freedom.
love that. I love that. Deborah Thornton, you are not late, but I'm really glad you're here. And I just shared with everyone that you've got a bunch of snow. SR has 6 inches of snow.
We got snow on Mount Charleston here in Las Vegas, and it's almost 100 degrees in the valley, but it's been hot
That's the
down here,
desert
and we
for you.
still we still have the snow. It looks so beautiful. Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm so blessed. The mountains and scenery here is just
yeah.
fantastic. I look at
I
it.
do have you
Wow.
starred, Venus. I've got Ness next. Um, and Marvy says that was beautiful. Wonderful. It's nice. Very, very nice. Now I've got Ness here, and she's asking for something special. I think this is for you. Question about the dominant energies for me. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was general for universal, but read on the dominant energies for me for the next 4 weeks. I like that question. Energies that are dominant. So the first week are pentacles. So we're looking at saying yes to what the ROI, just talking about that, the cycle of reward. Try this first week to just be what's in it for me a little bit, because that's the wind at your back right now. And then I also have the Fool card. It came in reversed, but I'm going to read it. When it comes in reverse, it's almost like you don't have eyes to see the blessing that is synchronizing up. That's it. So that's the first week. The second week is all about, you won't believe this, it's all about cups, 3 cups in a row, a king and queen of cups reversed. So we're talking about emotions, dominant for the second week of the second week. And it also could have mommy daddy issues, because I've got them reversed and they're both cups, king and queen of cups. So I'm thinking that it's long ago issues, but it doesn't need to be bad issues. It just might be the memory and settling in of that emotion. And then for the third week, moving into calmer waters, and it's all swords. So that means your thoughts are dominant for the third week. I do have the world reversed, meaning that there is something left or needs to be not left undone. It's just that it might be a deadline that you're in your imagination you think you need to have. And I don't know if you're going to make that deadline, but you move right into swords, which means the idea of something new. That's the third week. And then the fourth week is actions. Oh my God, I can't believe this. So actions with thoughts, because I do have the King of Swords, and I've got 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands, don't give up. Success is right around the corner. The 10 of Wands is don't take on too much of a burden. And I'm thinking, what's the burden? What's the burden? King of Swords. You're thinking. All the ideas pouring out. I think there's going to be a very creative week for you, and the third and fourth week, and sometimes when your creativity comes, you're so brilliant that way. It's like everything's flowing so fast, you don't know what to do next, kind of thing. So that's your brilliance. And what do you have for Ness?
I think this is very useful for Ness, and especially because now that we have the equinox and we've got Mars energy predominant, Sun, Moon, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus all in Aries, the card that came out is 10 of Fire. So it's the fire aspect of Aries, and this is the energy spurt. But this is so listen to this, Ness. Too much work. Accept help from others. Now that's really good advice. Maybe, think of things that can do that. It'll simplify your life. Buy some of the fresh meals that you can stick in the microwave and have fresh food so you don't have to do so much work. Any help you can get from other people. It says accept help from others. I know that's hard for me. I bet it's hard for you too, to accept help from others, but that's necessary right now. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So with these things in Pisces, Ness, it can affect your Virgo sector and health concerns if you're overdoing it. So stay healthy.
I see you on with Linda G and your channel and stuff. You're just a natural, a brilliant natural. Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to move into my and again, thank you everyone. I gave a little longer, more in-depth reading for people who've donated to the broke author. I appreciate that. And but now we're going into the free readings unless you want to donate again. I mean, not again, but donate, then it goes right up to the beginning. But I've got Donna next, my sweet Donna, Priscilla next, Lori, new start, and so on, and SR is there. So we got you. We got you. So can I have a general reading? I love that, my generals. Wands are first, so it's all about, ooh, good news. So the very first card out of Wands, so that's the level of action. The good news is that all your actions this week are pointed in the positive way. So you might feel, oh, I've got to do this or that, or I don't have enough, or I don't know how you're thinking, but Spirit is here to say that you're on solid ground. You don't have to worry about a thing. Spirit is asking for counsel for you, wanting to counsel with you with the Hierophant. Maybe if you feel a little lost, a ritual of some sort, some conjuring. You might want to enjoy some. I don't get I mean, buy responsibly, but it's that. Um, the art of the root, is that what it is? I think it is. That's that where you can get into different ways of conjuring, into magic, voodoo, hoodoo, um, and then there's pagans. There's a whole lot of different ways you can conjure and make yourself a ritual that is going to be favored this week. And Lalit, what do you have for Donna?
You know, she got a five of earth, so that would be pentacles. Am I holding it? No, in the right
Yeah,
place.
it's a little too
Uh,
close. There we
there we
go.
go. There we go. Okay, so it's five of earth, pentacles. And the message is that you are having some fears surrounding money and something of uncertain, you have some uncertain employment or self-employment, you're worried about money and employment issues, and it says the wisdom, so this is similar to what Ness got, the wisdom to accept help from others. But this, you know, when you have fears surrounding money, that's you remember that the energy goes where your thoughts go. So if the thought is about fear of money, then you need to change that around with some meditation and visualize things as you wish, as you know they will be in the future. They know they will be, but you have to feel it present now,
Mhm.
and
And
you have to
remember,
feel the
all the
abundance. Yeah.
all the fives in the tarot deck are conflict, right? There's a bickering or this or that, arguing, things like that. But they're only fives. It's exactly what Lily said. You're feeling at lack. It doesn't mean you are at lack.
That's right.
That's the thing. So yeah. So there we have it. Let's see if she's
I love the
okay.
Edgar Casey abundance meditation. I've been doing it for years, and they do have a tape of it on YouTube. That
Um, Oh my goodness, Marby, I don't use my Gmail account because it's too loaded with junk from YouTube. Not my comments or anything, but every time there's a show on, I get that. So I'm only using my Yahoo address, and that is just my name at yahoo.com, Debra Zachau. And that's it. That's my, you can get a hold of me anytime. Donna says, yes, laugh out loud. Thank you, SR, for checking out Amazon. I had the best review on Amazon. First of all, it was, I just have to share. I did post it, but a 43-year-old man with wanted to leave a review because his wife and daughter loved my book so much. And that they got the book because her gym friends recommended the book. So I know it's circulating. These are all strangers. And I just can't stop smiling over that. Cannot stop. So there we are. Enough about me. Let's talk about me. So we've got Priscilla here. She wants a love reading. Absolutely. I'm going to, now how I'm going to do a love reading is this. I'm going to, oh, wait. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to do a Celtic real quick here. Love is in the air. Da, 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 da. Do. That dates me. So I do 1 month increments on my Celtic crosses. And I do have a beginning of something exciting coming up in the next month or so. It could happen tomorrow. It can happen in 31 days or 32 days. I don't know, around a month. So it looks like there's something there. And it will spark some real joy, a sense of togetherness and things like that. Now, if I don't have a major card at the last card, which is the 10th card, I keep laying cards down until I get a major, and that tells me a little more about timing. And so remember, it's loose. Stay loose with this timing. It looks like a couple of months. So you don't have to wait a couple of months. It looks like you're going to meet someone, and it's not just going to be like in and out, I like you, and you're not for me, or something like that. I think there's going to be some romance available. If I can just give you some advice, you know how we all talk about always being authentic? Do not be authentic for 2 months after you meet somebody. Do not tell him about your daddy issues and your issues at work and all your exes that didn't text you on time. You can't talk about that for 2 months. So do as best you can, and that's going to keep it going. And you're not going to also give him a list of things you demand. If he wants to be your friend, he's got to have all this protocol. Just let it be fun and let it go, and you'll hit pay dirt with that. What'd you have?
Well, this is the 6 of water, so it would be 6 of cups corresponding, but the
Yes.
image is of lovely mermaids swimming in the ocean, mermaids in the ocean, and you see the cups there in the water, and it's a beautiful image. And this is an interesting idea for you to meditate upon. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children. So maybe you have some thoughts in your mind that you need to be purging out in order to start fresh. Romanticizing the past.
And you know what? I had the 10 of Cups, which is also a family card. So this just can be a pointer. Someone from your family might be introducing you to someone, or someone from your past might be entering, that type of thing. So stay open to that. Awesome. Oh, hey. I just met someone. I really like him. Wondering if this connection will work for me. Scorpio, he's Leo. Yes, everyone can work together, but it's about not having your partner be your therapist, your expert lover, your mind reading therapist, and your massage therapist, and anticipate all your needs at time. We romanticize that, and that's why we can't. But people don't have time for all of that. So don't demand that, and he's gonna really like you back. So
I see a new story. Ace of Air here. Look at a beautiful image. So, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. But this is a beginning.
It's
It's
great.
beautiful.
Yes, Lori's here. I want to get a general, and I'll zip on over to the general. We're talking about love, emotions, and something is so. I'm going to give you permission this week to go ahead and cry for no good reason. So this is going to help you. I've got the creativity card because that's the Seven of Cups. That's the biggest creative. That's your imagination right there. And then I have the family card, the happiness card. It's a reverse. It just still has that wonderful energy, but it's elusive because I've got the reverse moon. Reverse moon says that there's these hidden agendas. There might be some hard feelings or things you really want answers for. Understand that this is not the time to ferret out answers because it's just going to bog down your emotions. Um, but whatever you do, however you manage this, it's going to pay off into the Three of Pentacles. You're going to find your way into solid ground. So just understand that when your thoughts start going amok about whatever, let's just fill in the blank, and then you think, oh, that's what Deb was talking about. I'm just going to cut this short and just clap my hands or take a walk or whatever you have to do, or just forget about that. Let it rest and you'll be all right. What does Lori get?
Four of
Four of air.
air. A four of air says, here's a clear idea for you. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. So don't decide right now. Allow some time. Meditation may provide answers.
There you go. Bless you and leave you with that. And we've got, oh, that's right. New Start Wendy. She said she was having anxiety. Now, New Start Wendy, I'm not sure if you put in a question. Um, I'd like to read on that actually, because you're in my starred. I thought it was a question. Wait, surgery date. A lot of anxiety, waiting for a surgery date. Okay, that's natural. That's natural. So when you have anxiety, it's just like when you travel. When you don't travel a lot, you get anxiety about it because you're not used to it. But if you travel a fair amount, then it's just like a Thursday. Understand that whatever date that is, it's just a Thursday or it's a Wednesday. It's going to be fine. Just say, okay, I can't wait for the drugs. I love those drugs, and I'm going to be cared for well afterwards. And so think of the day after instead of the day of, because you're cared for. You've got a good institution on your side with the Emperor. No worries about this. No worries. Spirit is right with you. And if it makes you feel any better, I've got the Three of Wands. This is clear horizons ahead. This is a wonderful card. What did you get?
A wonderful one. I'm not kidding. This one, if only I could figure out
Oh,
how to
release Archangel
release
Azrael.
Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael. Look at that angel that's on there on your side. You get a picture of this angel. You got to have that in your mind. This is what it says. The end of a phase or situation. The end of it. Okay, that's what you want. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on.
I love that.
That is what you are looking for, Wendy. That you're ending that phase and moving on into a new phase of after everything will be released. Yeah, that could
Yeah,
not be better for
that's
your
right.
situation. I think that's really it.
SR is under SR is under 6 inches of snow, and she says, "Can you tell me what's coming up this week? I'm looking for some excitement." And 6 inches of snow. I don't know how exciting you can get.
Oh, you
Oh
got your
my God.
snowshoes and your galoshes and your hat.
Let me
Oh
see what's
man.
coming up. Ooh, she is moving first card out is the beautiful chariot. So spirit is wanting the topic to be about spirit, and all good news. I got the King of Pentacles. So this I'm going to read as your job, and they're very, very happy with you. It could be a real life person. If you're dating someone, it could be him, but I'm just not sure. Uh, but I also have something about your job that I need to tell you. There's one more thing. The 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Success is right around the corner. So I'm thinking that maybe you might have a sense that there's a little bit of a change in the air or something like that coming up. Just say yes or no, whatever you feel like you need to say. Just don't give up. Success is right around the corner. That's what I have for you. That's some good excitement. Power to the women.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. SR, this is the card you've been waiting for all year. I don't know. This deck is really beautiful. Knight of Water. So you're getting the Knight of Cups here.
Yeah.
The Knight of Cups. Look
nice.
at that.
That's
Knight of
exciting.
Cups. That is handsome dude. And it says emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Here it is, SR. Ready? Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event.
Well, it doesn't get more exciting
Yeah,
than
look
that,
at that.
does
And
it?
look at this dude is handsome.
It
I'll
is.
take
Oh, I
him. Now
suppose. Oh my
candy.
gosh! Finally.
Finally, you've been waiting
Yeah,
patiently.
you've been so patient. I know that a lot of our readings are just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I think it's a go. I love that. So I've got 3 more here. We're just at the top of the hour. We're going a few minutes over. We've got Glow here. Oh, a group meditation. Let me just move on with Venus first, and then we'll do a group meditation. But I'd like Lalit to lead that. I'm no good at that. So if time, a general reading, you betcha, sweet Venus. Now, I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a pause. Again, with the 2 of Swords. So just stop and ponder. If you don't, then like the wishes card is upside down. The moving forward with your thoughts is upside down. You are balanced on the outside, but on the inside, it feels like you might be a little itchy. Is that unsure or bored, that kind of stuff. But financially, and your all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, and you're chopping wood and carrying water. All of that's working out just fine. There is something that you would like to do, but you feel you don't have everything perfect yet. The Magician reverse means that you feel that you need more education or more of whatever you need to be, because the upright means that you've already got everything you need to move forward, but except for you don't have a lot of courage. All right. But it comes in reverse. So it does show that you might need to seek out something because you have a vision for yourself, and just claim it. Just claim it. And you're afraid, this is what you're afraid of, starting it and crashing and burning, because Chariot came in upside down. And that's just because you need that extra tool, whatever it is. It could be something as simple as asking Spirit for a new language that you can use for your readings when you read for others. Because I don't know if do you work in this field? Are you an advisor? I think you should maybe consider something like that. So true. She says, yes, you're helping. Oh, more dementia clients. Oh, you're an angel. You're an angel. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, you are an angel about that. Working with dementia clients, you're remarkable. So, whatever you feel like you want to go forward, it's just another tool you need, is all. And then you can maybe move into something a little different. Lalit.
I used to work in the dementia wards for doing music therapy when I was in San Diego. I had a job for a community college as a music therapist, and I did music therapist with the dementia patients. That was really interesting
Wow.
because I'll tell you, they knew all the words to the old songs. They would be singing their hearts out as soon as the music stopped. They don't even know their name, but they knew
Yeah.
all the words and they were in the feeling. And it was really something. Anyway, I got a interesting card here. I love this. This is so beautiful. It's the 10 of Earth, so it's 10 of Pentacles. That's a very good,
Nice.
that's really as much good fortune as you can get there. But you see this
Right.
lovely angel family. I'm going to come in close so you can see
Right.
the beauty of these angels in the garden, the babies and oh, that's so beautiful. And it says, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life.
So
Finding
that's
magic.
that spirit saying that you are their family.
Yeah.
You're so important to people, even though they forget your name and forget why you're there, that you're making a huge difference. Let me know if I'd like to know. You can email me about this. You don't take time now, but if you are moving, do you want to move into being psychic advising or metaphysics? Or are you liking the direction you're in? I'd kind of like to know that because I'd like to help you move the next steps to that.
Yeah, those patients, they have one foot in the other realm, and sometimes they're just there, they're in spirit, and you know that they are in spirit and it's something, yeah, you could definitely develop a gift for doing that.
Yeah, I bet mediumship and oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Donna, a way out is to go within, love a general reading. Yes, they want to talk about money. Have you been arguing? Because I've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Have you been arguing about money? I don't know. But it does look like something new and the level of action is coming your way with the Ace of Wands. Now, this is very interesting. I think I've got two readings here. So I have a couple of things to say. So I have Queen of Pentacles reversed and arguments. So, and then I have Swords again, little broken heart, bit of a broken heart, and Spirit is asking you to yield, to not be as defensive, that type of thing. And then the new action is going to be one you love. What have you got?
Oh, this is the best one yet. This You've got the major
Sun.
arcana 19, the sun. And in this deck of angels, you have an Archangel Uriel, which is super powerful. And it says, and look, little sunflowers down there. Look at the
Oh,
images
yeah.
on this card. That's so beautiful. Happy outcome with an exclamation point. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
don't know. This is amazing. I love these
Well, she says
cards.
Uriel is her favorite.
Uriel is your favorite. Well, look at that. I think you can't make this up. There's a lot. There are in this deck here. You may think they're all good ones. They're not. How many? These are. I think the regular 78. I think it doesn't say. but
Yeah,
there's a lot of cards here,
there's a lot of cards there.
and everyone's getting the right message. It's
So
magic.
she did say here that she's been. It's all this week is all about dollars, and she's a PayPal hater. You know what I'm doing? I'm changing my calendar around so I'm able to accept all the other stuff. I'm through Stripe, so I'm changing that around. But I understand that because there's a lot of people that would love to get a reading from me or something, but the way my website GoDaddy is set up, PayPal is all I can accept. So you don't have to have a PayPal account, but anyway. So I'm working on it, darling, and this has been great. Now, one thing that we were asked to do, Glow was asking for a meditation. Would you be so kind, my love?
So was this so they want a meditation for today, or are we
The
talking about
group,
the one next week? Okay.
love a group meditation. So
All
I'm
right.
going to retreat.
All right. If everyone could close your eyes and inhale to a slow count of four. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow it out through your mouth very slow, as slowly as you can. Prolong it and let that exhale purify you. The negative things are flowing out. You're you're being grounded into the Mother Earth through the soles of your feet, and you're grounded so that you are free to release negative energy. Mother Earth is there to help us. The negative energy can go through us, and she brings it into the earth and allows us to be free of the weight. Imagine a fountain of light that is showering down upon you, and it surrounds you like a cocoon. And it goes all the way through the outside of your body and down into your feet and up through your body, through your spinal column, and out the crown chakra, and circles down again, making a cocoon of light surrounding you, a bubble of light, like a cocoon or like a balloon, and it's surrounding you in divine light. This light is going to protect you, and it's going to help you contact your really higher self. I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit unusual. I want you to hum, just a little bit of humming. Feel that humming in your heart center. Feel the light from your heart. As you're humming, the light is spreading out. Sacred Heart. We are sending love and peace to all the people in the earth, and raising the vibration so that those people who are suffering will have some respite, and we are balancing out the energy field. And slowly now you can just breathe out and bring back your normal awareness.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Those of you who have been struggling this week, this has been an 11-2 week. So usually those are a little tough, but you'll be happy to know we've got the 1-2-3 type of week for next week, which is creativity. So
That lines up with the astrology.
yeah. Oh, cool. That's nice to know.
So
That's
we'll
nice.
do a more serious meditation next time.
Okay, yes, we'll leave room for it. That was lovely. Thank you so much. And We'll see you next week. I know we've been talking about changing our times for the show, and that won't happen until next month because Lalit has commitments this month. But we will figure that out a little bit later. So next Friday for sure, I'll be here. So will you, hopefully.
Yeah, solstice. We got to do it on solstice. That'll be a fabulous. Really, I mean, the equinox. What is happening in my mind? I'm stuck
That's
on
okay.
solstice. I
Whenever it was solstice or equinox, either one, I would go to Mount Rainier and watch the
Mount
UFOs.
Rainier,
And they were
yeah.
I would go to Cougar Rock and camp out there. Those are the memories when I was rugged and young. Now I need a soft bed and a nap. I love you all. See you next week. Reach out if you need us.
Peace out.
Love you. Bye bye.